year that we've done Hopeweek. The idea, really the impetus behind it, is to use our platform, invite the media to events like this so we can share important messages and tell inspiring stories. Obviously, we have a tremendous vehicle here with the organization and our players. Many times during the year, we wish we didn't have so many people following us, but for this week, it serves a very good purpose. We're here really today because of Damar. We do all kinds of Hopeweek events, but had I and had others and had so many others not seen that game, we wouldn't be doing CPR training classes today. So obviously Damar's story is very well known. Sarah Taffet is here. Sarah's story is not as well known. She had a similar experience in 2000 playing softball for Fordham. And luckily there were people, there were trainers there who were able to do what they needed to do to have her here with us today. Again, the idea is that you guys who are covering this event are going to show Severino and Rizzo and Cole doing CPR training, right? And the idea then is to have other people who are watching your TV stations or reading the newspapers or following someone on Twitter says, geez, if Garrett Cole is doing CPR training, maybe I should do that too. So that really is the impetus behind what we do here. I want to start with Tim Lentic, who's the Yankees head athletic trainer. Timmy, come on up. We're going to talk loud, but Tim has been a huge proponent of CPR training. He's been certified for X amount of years, and I swear this year I've heard him talk about it a half dozen times at least about how important it is for people to become certified and learn. I mean, it saves lives.
I think the most important part is that we're all here for the event. Barring events in the past, the main goal is to learn the skills, learn the competencies, and anyone can learn it, and to refresh over time. Don't let the skills, just what you teach and learn today, go to waste. Okay? Keep learning, keep staying on top of it, because you never know when that traumatic event or that life-threatening event could happen to a friend, family, whoever. Okay? So I think the main goal is everyone's here. The most important part, especially with our players, to learn it and do it together, ask questions, and to continue to proceed through the years.
Thank y'all, and just thank everybody else for being here. And let's just have a great day.
In October 3rd of 2021, I was playing a softball game in Newark, New Jersey, and it was our second game of the day. I hit the ball to first base, and then I got tagged in the chest. I kind of fell forward. I looked at my first base coach, and I was like, I feel a little off, but it was fine. I started running off the field, and I was like, oh, I don't feel right. And I remember my eyes just closing in, and then just collapsing, and I remember not being able to breathe for a little bit. And then next thing I knew, I woke up, and there was a bunch of people over me, and I was like, what just happened? Can someone explain to me what's going on? And I could just see from the look in their eyes that something serious happened, but I didn't know what. I asked if I hit a home run. I obviously didn't. And then I went to a hospital. They couldn't really find anything wrong. And then had a bunch of tests done. And then a month later, they found out that I had a congenital heart defect called Kappa, which means that one of the arteries in my heart was not in the right spot it was supposed to be. And I wasn't getting oxygenated blood for my heart for my whole life, and that I should have died when I was 1. There was a 90% chance of mortality rate at 1 year old, so pretty amazing, kind of a miracle that my cardiac arrest happened when there were trained professionals there, as well as the fact that I lived 20 years past when I was supposed to. So yeah, like I said, I'm just really excited to be here and can't wait to get everyone just CPR certified.
I think we're going to kick in here. I want to get David Schubach here for the American Heart Association to say a few words, and then we'll take your lead.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. My name is David Schubach. I have the privilege of being the chair of the board of the directors for the Heart Association here in New York City. First of all, a big thank you to your Yankees. I got to say, Hopeweek is just a tremendous thing to see in action. Thank you. We know you have a big game tonight against Baltimore. Counting on you to win a big game tonight, but it's really great to be here. So thank you. To Damar and Sarah. Damar, we know your story. We all got to see it in living color. I can remember exactly where I was when I saw it. To see how you show up every day now to help people, help each other is really inspiring. And Sarah, you're a local boy. Here's your story of Fordham. Thank you for what you're doing also to get word out. But here's the sad reality. 350,000 Americans every year experience sudden cardiac arrest. And the reality is, for many of those people, it happens at home. It doesn't happen in front of a stadium. It doesn't happen with people who are certified, who know exactly what to do, who don't have an emergency recovery plan in action. And the saddest reality is that of those 350,000 people, 90% of them don't survive that incident. But here's the good news. You're here today. We're here today. We're here today to make a difference, to take some of those numbers and turn them around and be part of creating better heart health and creating better outcomes for people with it that ultimately face a tough situation like Damar and Sarah did. Here's the good thing. We know more lives can be saved. We know when CPR is immediately performed that people's chance of recovering are 2 or even 3 times higher. So we know this makes a difference. And we all know we've got friends, we've got families who are more likely to be the person who is impacted that we will get a chance to ultimately help and save their life into the future. So on behalf of the entire team of the Heart Association, I get the privilege of representing today. Thank you all for being here today. Thank all of you who are volunteering to learn today, to be part of a chain of survival, and also you're joining our nation of lifesavers. So thank you.
You can take them home today. Okay, how many of you have your mannequins ready to go? Have you put everyone? Why are we sitting
So on the because they don't have this, this replacement, so we gotta put